Hello, and welcome on my channel. This is Archangel and Reiyel. My dear ones, for this one of you who don't know me yet, welcome on my channel. I am a psychic medium, person who've got a gift of the clairaudience and clairvoyance. I am indigo child as well. This is for monthly forecast reading for Aquarius for April 2021. Bear in mind that this is a general spread of reading, so it's just impossible, my dear ones, to have this reading resonate with all of the Aquarius in the world, because this is nothing what I can actually read for each one of you separately. So if this doesn't resonate, just double check the other zodiac sign. Maybe the zodiac sign which they are corresponding with your ascendant of your natal chart board, or your natal moon, natal Venus, because they might be more familiarized with your situation at the moment. So double check the other horoscopes as well. So let's go and have a look for these readings to see how things will looks like for you in April, and what kind of energy you're going towards, my dear Aquarius, for April 2021. So I choose for you two cards, Celtic rune cards, for April 2022. The first one is the Celtic rune Dagas, and the second one is the Celtic rune Vunio. So both of them, they are upside down. And what I'm sensing from this card is the situation that you probably will have to, you might not see things clearly in April. You might not see things how they really looks like. It's necessary as well to turn on the light and see how things looks like as they are in reality. There is as well lack of the seeing people around you in the right colors, in the right perspective. So in April, it might be a situation that you might perceive the people surrounding environment of the friends, of the people who are close to you, in a different way than they actually are. This might be some pink glasses put it on your nose, which maybe you too much glorify some people in their positive behaviors, rather than seeing them clearly that they've got this shadow side on themselves, as well as you've got as well your shadow side as well. Sometimes it might be as well to not seeing things like sneaking behind your back, doing something not necessarily upfront about towards your person. So I will be looking definitely to find out the truth behind the people's stories, rumors, discussions, and I wouldn't in April very much so trust in what actually external people given to you. It will be better to double check with reality, the logical check, checking of the informations, because it might be that people might feed you with some information which they are not true. So that's what I'm seeing in here for April 2021 for you. let's go have a look to make a better reading insights for this month as well for you. The next following cards which I choose, which had been chosen for you before, it's a card with number 30 and upside down as well, saying step into the unknown. Because this card was just an upright position, I'm just telling you right now and right here that you probably are scared to see clearly a new perspective for yourself. Maybe it's the time then you should actually go into the new environment of the people, find new people surrounding you, new friends, being open to people from outside of your box world, I could say. This is not a time to stay where you were previously. This is a time of movement forward. You don't want to see something that, for example, environment of the people who maybe was good for you previously now actually change against you. Maybe it's required from you to move forward, to change this environment of the people. Maybe they are not right for you at this particular time. So there's a lot of things like that. The Vunio Celtic rune was all corresponding as well with the with happiness. So if you're doing something which doesn't make you happy, or you are focused on only on one area of your life and you don't see the full picture and spectrum of it, you won't be able for these massive changes for you. So it's very much so you need to kind of look clearly on your situation in April. Why is that? Because I chose for you next two cards. The first card is a dragonfly, saying have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. So you must be like this dragonfly. This dragonfly have a confidence about themselves, about going into the direction where she will get this joy from the life, where she will be truly surrounded by the loving people, when she will be truly doing what she's supposed to do, and she will be on her way or path of the life which your soul chose for you. So this is a very important question. Are you on that path? Are you doing the right thing, what you're supposed to do? The second card is the wish card. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. So to be careful what you wish for and what your attention is focused on, because the energy following by your attentions, by your focus. So if you are focused on negative, you probably will receive more negative. If you will focus on positive, you will receive more positive in your life. So be careful what you wish for, because you might get it. So that's what this card is saying about this situation. It means as well that some of your projects, they might be fulfilled, not necessarily in April, but in a long term they will be fulfilled, definitely. But there is a factor of this confidence to going, following by your joy, following by your right path in your life, and the only way how to do it is just to see clearly the new perspective, new possibilities. Okay, so what is the guidance from Archangelic and Angelic realms towards you in April? The first card is the Angel of Grounding. So your guardian angel saying before you do something, before you're making the right last decision, just ground yourself. Have a contact with reality, logicality. Double check an information. Don't trust like because you want to trust, because you used to trust. So this is very important. The second card is the Angel of Health. For some of you who've got some kind of issues with the health, this angel card saying this is a time to look in about your health. If you are in a job or if you are in a relationship where your health is affected, is because you don't want to see something, because you don't want to break this toxic bonds, toxic reality around you, which causing you trouble and blockages in your body causing at the end of the day your health issues. So this is something which you need to look at. Angel of Determination. This angel then, when you realize that you are actually in toxic environment, some kind of environment of people who doesn't serve you good no more. There is an angel of determination which will be next to you to make this massive change for you, to change maybe surrounding environment, people around you, and things like that. And the last message is the angel of communication. An angel of communication saying, there is a need, my dear Aquarius, to find and met new people in your life, people who will be less toxic, people who will be more positive to you. And after this determination time, angel will guide you to the right people in the right time to make these new bonds. Okay, so the last three cards from Archangelic realm is the angel warriors. Angel oversee your life and protect you. So if you've got some kind of question, are you safe to making this next step, the next step to the next journey, to finding somebody new, I don't know, moving to the other place, to the other country or something like that, the angel looking after you, the angels actually protect you in that changes, definitely. The second card saying that you must actually work on your gratitude level, because I know that you want to achieve something and you keep asking it, but first of all you need to actually thank the source or the angel or archangels. Thanks for what you already received, for what you have already got it. Because this card saying pray for what you need, but be grateful for what you have already received. This is very important. And the last card is a timeout. In April, don't forget to take a time for a much needed break and relax, because you might need it. So that's the final guidance from Archangelic and Angelic realms. Let's go now and have a look into the spread which is prepared for you already. And first of all, we will start from the bottom of this deck and the situation which we're coming from. And gosh, you've got in here a lot of transformation going on, because the cards which they are on the bottom of the deck is a devil card and three different eight of chalices, swords, and eight of the pentacles. Before eight of the pentacles, we've got as well death card. So what does this mean? It means that you are in the time of the transition. Maybe journey within, journey, physical maybe journey, leaving something behind. Especially this eight of the chalice is saying about that you want to leave the place where you are blocked, where you don't feel yourself no more. This might be a toxic job, toxic environment, toxic people, toxic relationship, whatever it is. It is a time to make these changes, to leave the past behind, to finally make these changes, to release yourself from this toxic situation. So the transition of this card, it might be that you are now ready, you are full of hope to change the situation when you had been overloaded by the lots of work, a lot of guiltiness or whatever it is, to release the past and find and look for a new future, a new obviously goals and achievement which you want to fulfill in the future. So in April, the energy will be all around the page of the pentacles upside down, and is translated by this devil energy. So there are lots of Aquarius. They will be thinking in a way like, will I have this hope to break the cycle? Will I have this hope to find the right job finally for myself? Will I have this hope, or will I be able to move forward, so lift up my qualification, do those changes, or learn something which will make me happy? Because that's the questions which you will be making in April and trying to find a solution for them. It may be a cycle that you can't get any better job than you had previously, that you are that you don't have a choices. This is all some kind of toxic devil energy, with saying that you can't change nothing, you can't do it nothing. You can really, if you will provide and do the right things to break in a habit and the same kind of cycle of behavior. So in the root cause of this situation, we've got Queen of the Pentacles. So on the base of the situation or difficulties in April is obviously financial matter. This financial matter, it's all connected with the lack of the security, lack of the money, being a person who are afraid to make these changes just to not stay without money. It might be a business which doesn't actually giving you the right amount of the money or stability financially. So the answer for all of those situations is about what are you doing wrong that you don't have an effect of your job or of your actions, which will be fulfilling your dreams. That's the first question which you need to ask yourself as well. To the past energy, from April, it's going energy of magician, which is translated by the king of the chalices. So the energy where you you were thinking that you can manifest whatever you wish to, whatever you love to focus on, is a little bit or a time when things go into your own wish way, where you want to actually to go for, actually go into the past. So in here you might be actually in April, that's what I'm sensing, dealing with some kind of limitation, some kind of problems which you need to actually kind of break through. The energy of yours for this month is described by the two of the chalices, two of the cups, and it's translated by the four of the cups. Those energies saying, because also give it a given number 6, which is a lover's card, it might be that you will be trying to making a decision in regards of your relationship, in regards of your job, question yourself, should I give myself a chance finally to accept some proposal, accept some new job proposition, because it might be arising in this month. If it doesn't arise some right proposition for you, it only because this page of the Pentacles, it might actually be showing a new job proposition or things like that, but you might not see those propositions clearly. You might not thinking that this is the right things for you. So that's why this two of the chalices is upside down, because you don't know what kind of decision you're actually supposed to make, my dear Aquarius. So let's go have a look forward. What will be the surrounding environment of the people around you in April? Is the 7 of the chalices upside down. The people around you, they will be a little bit if you are in relationship, your partner probably is described by this card. This partner probably doesn't see the reality as supposed to be. Is more idealistic, probably seeing you in pink glasses on, maybe as well thinking that this will be love until the end of the days and things like that. It's really nice to have this very romantic kind of feeling, life and love. However, this is not the way how the life looks like. And even if this person actually will be showing you and telling you a lot of beautiful things, there will be something behind. Behind these beautiful words, it is about the love, about the creating a family, having a children, and things like that. It's a lot of only a promising land, rather than reality. And probably you might sense that, so that's why you are a little bit afraid to agree with something, or having a children, or doing something with your partner. If it's about this one of you who are singles, this might say that people who are coming towards you, they're saying men's or ladies, they're saying beautiful, lovely words. They are very nice from the outside picture, but there is something behind which you sense in, my dear Aquarius, that this relation might not be right for you. And we will see if you've got it right about that. But this person is full of illusions. Those people around you, they might not see clearly things as they are. That's what I'm seeing in here. They might actually seeing you as a person who, why you're not accepting this job? Why you're not with this person? Is the perfect person for you? Why you're not doing this? Why you're not doing that? And they're not seeing things by your eyes, if you know what I mean. They're seeing things completely differently. Okay, so let's go have a look. What is your fears or hopes and desires in April? And this is a card of the star card upside down. The star card saying that you've got those fears that something which looks very nice, very beautiful, or having potential for development in a very good way, you might not trust this. You might not believe probably in your plans, in the new job, which could be much better than your previous one. You might be very confused. Should you go, or will you be succeeding to choosing this life path, this job, this partner, whatever who is, especially when actually the job is offer probably will push you to make changes in your life, like moving on, change place of living, change even country or things like that. So it is a big like decision standing in front of you. Will you supposed to accept that and making these changes or not? That's what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm sensing in the spread. So what actually April bringing to you? The April bringing you a Three of the Pentacles. This might be a new project, new job proposal, and things like that. This might be a job even found by the influences of your friends or the people who you know, who you like. They might offer you something, but you are not sure about it. You don't know actually what kind of decision you're supposed to make in April. That's what I'm seeing in here. So what will be a focus area in that month? In that month, you definitely will be focusing on on your strength, on definitely what you actually, the wishes to make fulfill to yourself. And this card is translated by the Sun card, so sorry, by the Strength card. It's saying that if you will be really believe in that new job or in that new relationship or whatever it is, you will make it yours through the strength obstacles, by having a strength inside of you, in changing your perspective from which you've got right now into the positive mode of starting a new life, new perspective, and things like that. And I kind of sensing that these people around you, they might be actually convincing you to go for this job or to go for in that direction. They will be showing you a perfect picture, but there is something which actually kind of letting you to go a little bit backwards. Just think a little bit about that. Will this actually suit you? Will this actually be good for you? This is a question which you actually have to make to yourself. The opposing factor, obstacles factor for April, is you. It's actually energy of the King of the Swords, which representing Aquarius, Libras, or Gemini sign, and it's translated by the Three of the Swords. So maybe through your experience of the past, you might thinking that something looks like more beautiful that could be in a reality. That's why you don't have a hope to actually go into that direction, or you don't trust this. So let's have a look to help you. What is actually hidden from you from this situation? Hidden situation from you is the High Priestess. High Priestess saying to you, look, my dear Aquarius, into your intuition, because in there you will find an answer. Your intuition will tell you, is it the right path for you, this new project, new job, new relationship, whatever, or is it the wrong thing to you? Only your intuition will show you the right things to make, the secrets of your path. And intuition might actually aware you about the trickiness, about the Seven of the Swords on this card, saying about the trickiness, about something behind the illusion, behind some kind of different stories, and then Hangerman saying that Change the way of your thinking, your perspective of seeing these things. Make sure that is it a real risk attached to this attached to this situation or not. Obviously, the glasses just fell down, and it says to me that you might not see clearly in a full perspective this situation as it is. Maybe you've got too much pink glasses on yourself. You need to kind of making an awareness about potential risk of the changes in your life as well. So so this kind of question you need to ask yourself in that process while you're making decision. What you hiding from yourself is the Ten of the Pentacles upside down and the Five of the Wands. You hiding from yourself a situation that you're thinking that new job, new perspective, new project, they might be brilliant for money, but you don't want to fight for money, or maybe you don't want to you've got this kind of code in your family about the negative thinking about the money, negative thinking about the financial matter, which is causing a blockages to accept something which is quite right for you. So this is something what you hidden from yourself, that you are maybe too dependable on the people, dependable on the situation, on the influence and programs from your childhood, or from your parents, from your family, whatever it is. So what is the finish situation of this month? This is a judgment card. No matter what you will do, be careful, because the judgment card is saying it will be a justice at the end of this road. Whatever you will choose, you will get the consequences of that. So you should make this decision, my dear Aquarius, in April, very wise decision. Just think about that very, very deeply. If it is a situation which will be releasing you from the Eight of the Swords, yes, this is a good direction, especially when we've got a next card, which is the Ace of the Pentacles. So if you're releasing from some kind of situation which they are not positive for you, into the better place, trust in that, and trust that maybe this time something different would happen if you will change your behavior, attitude, and unblock those codes inside of your subconscious mind, and having the strength to change something in your life. But if you are not able to make this change and you are not strong enough, I wouldn't advise to make this transition. So this because it might end up like as usual. So all answers are actually inside of you, inside of your subconscious mind, and the programs which you've got in your subconscious mind and codes in regards of the money, family, responsibility, that about wealth and things like that, you need to change it to co-create better future, or to act in different way, in different way of behaving in the new project, in new job, and then you can change the story. If you want to change that, only a hope and nice wishes doesn't make this at the end of the day the right place or relationship for you, because you need to work on this through your insights. And so that's what I'm seeing in here. Okay, so final guidance. That's the 11th, 15, 16, 18, 21, which is 3, 20, 21, 3, 17, 15, 17, 18, 20. So the Judgment card, which is in the final, it's giving a final guidance of the spread. The Judgment card saying this is a time to making the right changes for yourself. Yes, it might be difficult to break a habit, to break a bond, to break the way how you perceive things, but to make the right decision, you need to work on yourself, on your own blockages in your subconscious mind. You follow by your intuition, follow by your higher self. This will never lead you into the wrong direction. Especially if you want to release the past, if you want to release the like cycle which never end, and action which you made in your life which cause your unhappiness in your life. So there's a lot of things to feel and think really vigilantly. The only thing which you're risking is just that situation or relationship or a new job, it might end up in the same kind of way like your previous job, like your previous wishes and things like that. But this will be ending up only because you couldn't actually break the habits and behaviors towards those changes. Because changes, if you need the changes in the external world, you need to first making the changes inside of you. Because wherever you will go, if you will go into the new relationship, new job, you still carry on the same problem in your subconscious mind and the same programs in your subconscious mind. So if you carry on them to the next cycle, to the next thing, you will still receiving the same kind of results. So that is the problem. If it's about the health, my dear ones, issue in April, for this one of you who've got a problems in the with the hormonal level, especially in regard of the fertility. So I'm talking about this about the ovary in a female, organs, or testicles in a male organs. You might have a problems with like not very well balanced hormone level to having a children, and if you actually looking to have a children, you might have a problem with that just because of those hormones which they are not working correctly. The guidance is the Nine of the Wands. Nine of the Wands saying to you, don't give up to having a children. Don't give up that you will never have these children. This card actually saying to you that you need to kind of, because altogether they're giving a Sun card. They're saying that you shouldn't give up on the way how you want to have these children, because if you won't give up, if you will be work on it, if you will be changing and working to release or lifting up the hormones in your body, which will be lift up your fertility, you probably will sort your issue. But it's very important in this situation being determined for what you want and being acting accordingly to the obviously guidance of your doctors in that situation. So don't lose the hope, don't lose because as well I kind of think that depression or thinking that you are not able to have any children or that you've got a problem with that, this overstressing you and actually doesn't help the situation. The positive thinking, positive things that and seeing things that in the future it might something change, in the future it might be better medicine, in the future will be something else, it will be much more comforting your body, and for that reason you will be less stressed, less less in that kind of state, which could cause an additional problems to the health problem which you've got already. So this is what I tried to say. Okay, so if it's about the guidance for the love life, that's the last card for Aquarius. The first card is, which I've got in my hand, is for Aquarius who are in relationship. And in here for April, you've got a card, you deserve love. You deserve love, you are lovable. So it might be a problems in your relationship in regards of how problems that might be just only with you, because maybe your partners, they're saying to you that you are a person who is lovable, who is adorable, who is obviously a person who is more likely deserving a love, but you might treating yourself in a way that you don't deserve a love, or like you are not worth it, or you are not good enough. So this is a kind of issues which you need to working on it. On the other end, I see the story in this relationship where one of you is all the time putting down by opposite partner, putting down in accords of the way how you look, the way how you dress, the way how you how fit you are, or things like that. So these are conditions which they might actually bring down your self-confidence, your self-love to yourself. Do something to change that. This is a message for April. If it's about this one of you who are single and still looking for a future partner, you've got a card for April that will be very important to working on the situation that you will be able to healing the family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It's very important because you might live in a toxic with a toxic parents, people who didn't treat themselves very well, and you growing up with this kind of example of wrong partnerships. You might not actually truly understanding why your problems are happening right now, why they appearing in your relationship, because you might have this programs and codes from your childhood, like very much deep implemented as a codes and programs in your subconscious mind, which stopping you to actually looking for the right partner for you, for the right person for you. You might be maybe looking for a person who will be, if you're missing a relationship with a father, you might looking a partner who will be reminding you of a father which you never have. But the true partnership doesn't belongs or on the being with somebody who is like our dad, or trying to do and fulfill this gap which you never received in a childhood. The same story might be with a man's who maybe didn't have a good relationship with their mothers, and they're still looking for somebody who is very similar to their mothers, or to fill this gap which they're missing. Remember that from that point of view, you will never find the right partner for yourself, because you will be always looking for something which needs to fulfill yourself, rather than making yourself full and giving this love to yourself in that areas where you need it. So this is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Thank you very much for your listening. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to put a thumbs up, thumbs down. This is how this channel will be developed. When you're subscribing, obviously don't forget as well to press in a bell and activate all messages from my channel. That is the only one way how you can receive automatic notification about every single free reading into your email box. So that's very, very important. I hope and I wish you only the best things happening in April. Take care, look after yourself, and see you until the next time. Bye bye.